In the past, I have done some videos on how to clean fish. Today we're gonna go in a little more depth on it. What to do when you're on the pond or river, the lake, and you don't want to clean your fish all the way. How do you make those fish last as long as possible? Stay with me, let's get into this. You go to the river, you catch your fish. How long is that fish gonna last? In a well-drained cooler, typically, what I believe and what I've read online, now everybody has their own opinions, but typically an ungutted fish will last about 24 to 48 hours. Of course, during that time, you do have bacteria inside the gut of that fish that is decomposing. So the longer you let it sit, the more bacteria you're gonna get into that meat. Now, on a gutted fish, however, you're looking at another 24 hours on top of that time frame. So you're looking at 72 hours or 3 days of it sitting on ice before you even really have to start worried about it. What I would recommend is, if I was going to catch a fish and keep him for 3 days, 4 days, I'm going to gut that fish. I'm going to pack him on ice and keep that ice drained. You don't want your fish sitting in water. Let me show you how to gut a fish if you're on the side of the river so you can pack him in ice. So this is a channel cat. The way I do it is, in the center of this fish right here, you have 2 lines. Basically, it's your bone. I go in here and I gently begin to cut. Don't cut deep. And you're gonna run it, that cut, all the way down, and you wanna go through that bone right there at the pectoral fins, all the way up to the anus. Now what you're gonna do here is reach in. Of course, this is gory because this is a fishing video or a fish cleaning video. You remove all the entrails, pull that out. Now, of course, when you're on the river, you're gonna have plenty of water and you're gonna rinse all this blood out of this fish. You may see online where you see guys out deep sea fishing or fishing and they make a water brine to put their fish into. The reason they do that is because you want this fish to drop in temperature as quickly as possible. So water with ice, especially if you're using salt water, with ice, it drops that temperature down, cools that core temperature down to that fish. That way it preserves that fish for a longer amount of time. However, another way you could do that is, you see now you have a pocket inside this fish. If you take that pocket and you fill it with ice, and you lay this fish inside your cooler and drain ice, it will cool this fish down, causing him to last longer.